Ever wonder why some days you feel like a productivity superhero and others you're battling brain fog? What if I told you it's not about willpower, but about a secret clock inside your brain? You're not just being lazy or unproductive, it's your brain's natural internal clocks at play. Today, we're talking about chronobiology, the science of how your body's biological rhythms influence everything, especially your focus and productivity. Forget the old hustle harder mentality. We're going to uncover the biological wiring that truly dictates when you're at your sharpest, revolutionizing how you approach your day. First, let's decode your circadian rhythm. This is the master clock that governs your sleep-wake cycle, energy levels, and even hormone release. It's the reason you feel naturally alert at certain times and sluggish at others. Understanding your unique rhythm, whether you're a morning lark or a night owl, is the first step to unlocking peak performance. Instead of fighting your biology, you can identify your dominant chronotype and start structuring your day around your natural energy peaks for deep, focused work. But it gets even more interesting. Beyond the 24-hour cycle, your body operates on shorter, ultradian rhythms. These are roughly 90 to 120-minute cycles where your focus naturally peaks and then dips. Ignoring these cycles leads straight to burnout and diminishing returns. The key is to schedule your most demanding tasks during these high-alert windows and proactively take breaks during the dips. Think of it as a Pomodoro technique on steroids, where you leverage these natural focus waves for intense work sessions, followed by essential recovery. This simple shift can dramatically boost your sustained productivity throughout the entire day. And that recovery part is just as crucial as the focus itself. Downtime isn't wasted time. It's when your brain consolidates learning, processes information, and recharges for the next productive burst. Short, deliberate breaks, even just for a few minutes, can prevent decision fatigue and improve your cognitive flexibility. We'll explore powerful techniques like deliberate mind wandering, short naps, and even just looking at nature. These methods work with your brain's need for restoration rather than simply trying to power through exhaustion. So let's put it all together and design your optimized focus blueprint. By combining insights from your circadian rhythm with the management of your ultradian cycles, you can create a personalized schedule that works with your brain, not against it. We'll show you how to map out your most demanding tasks for your peak alertness periods and strategically place lower demand work or recovery during your natural energy dips. This isn't just about getting more done, it's about achieving deeper, more fulfilling work with less effort and preventing burnout. Now let's dive into some powerful mental models. First up, the dopamine misfire. Why does your brain reward you for clearing your inbox, but not for making real progress on your big goals? It's because dopamine is released for task completion, not necessarily importance. All that busy work gives you mini dopamine hits, creating a false sense of productivity. You can hack this loop. Start chunking your important goals into micro-completions. Track your streaks or visible progress. When you pair this with your ultradian peak work cycles, you make dopamine your productivity ally, not a distraction engine. Next, think of your cognitive load as a budget, not a measure of intelligence. What if the reason you're procrastinating isn't laziness, but a full mental inbox? Your working memory is a finite resource. Heavy context switching drains your brain's RAM, leading to slower decisions and worse focus. Would you open 25 tabs on your laptop and then wonder why it crashes? The same principle applies to your brain. The solution is to batch similar tasks together to reduce these mental switching costs. This brings us to our third point. Your attention is a biological resource, not a moral trait. You're not distracted because you're weak. You're distracted because your biology is being hijacked. It's a constant battle inside your brain between your prefrontal cortex, which handles focus, and your limbic system, which is wired for survival and novelty. Apps, notifications, and even the red badges on your screen are designed to hijack this survival wiring. Fight back with environmental design. Try grayscale mode on your phone, use a single app mode for deep work, and create physical focus zones with clear sensory cues. Number 4 is decision fatigue, the hidden enemy of consistency. Most of your best decisions don't come from motivation. They come from not being tired of deciding. Automation is liberation. The rule is simple. Eliminate to elevate. Remove as many micro-decisions as possible to protect your cognitive energy for what truly matters. This can be as simple as presetting your meals for the week, having an outfit rotation, or establishing fixed morning startup and evening shutdown routines. Fifth, let's talk about the productivity rebound effect, or why pushing harder often backfires. You've been taught to squeeze more out of your day, but what if the real secret is putting less in? There's a concept called productivity inversion. After a certain point, doing more actually leads to less net creative output. Elite performers, from athletes to musicians, understand the critical importance of rest-to-effort ratios. Try a personal experiment. Commit to 45 minutes of deep work, followed by 15 minutes of creative recovery. You might be surprised by the results. Next up, the myth of multitasking. Here's the truth. Multitasking doesn't make you efficient. It makes you dumber in bursts. Research shows that multitasking can temporarily drop your IQ by up to 10 points, which is comparable to the effect of sleep deprivation. Every time you switch tasks, you leave behind what's called attention residue. Mental clutter from the previous task that slows you down. The fix is to embrace single tasking. Use themed time blocks on your calendar, dedicated not just to an event, but to a single outcome. This leads to a crucial metric most productivity advice misses. Energy is more important than time. You don't need more hours in the day, you need more firepower per hour. Start tracking your energy, not just your time. Conduct an energy audit for a few days. Note when you feel creative, focused, foggy, or social. Label your tasks based on the type of energy they require. Then, align your high-focus tasks with your high-energy windows, regardless of what the clock says. Number 8. Focus anchors. These are micro-triggers that can snap your brain into a state of flow. Most people wait for motivation to strike. High performers, on the other hand, have triggers that pull them into focus. You can create these mental anchors yourself. Maybe it's listening to the same song every time you start writing, or using the same special cup for your coffee during deep work sessions. Even sitting in the same chair can signal to your brain, "Now we focus." It's like classical conditioning for productivity. Ninth, let's talk about the flow-to-friction ratio. You don't always need more discipline. Sometimes you just need less resistance to doing the right thing. Think about it this way. Flow is the ease of starting a task, plus the reward you feel once you're in motion. Friction is the resistance you face when you try to start, or the interruptions that pull you out mid-flow. The goal is to reduce that friction. Disable badge notifications, preload the tabs you need for work the night before. Put your phone in another room. You don't need more gas in the tank, you just need less mud on your tires. Finally, remember this, your attention is trained, not given. Your attention span isn't broken, it's just been trained by forces other than you. Repeated micro-hits of stimulation from scrolling through shorts or news feeds rewire your brain's dopamine thresholds, making it harder to focus on deep, meaningful work. You can retrain it with a dopamine reset. Try starting your day with 30 to 60 minutes of no screen inputs. Do some focused work before you check your phone. Replace those quick, easy dopamine hits with effort-driven rewards like journaling, a workout, or even a cold shower. It's about aligning your biology, your focus, and your environment to make greatness your default. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want a better self.